guys, welcome back to another video, and today we have Season 4, Event number 3 of Monster Jam Holiday Racing. That is right guys, the third event is already here, and before we get things started today, I do have a few things to go over. So first things first, as you guys know, my original plan was to get this done by Christmas, finish the entire season of Holiday Racing by December 25th, because I feel like that is very fitting. However, Christmas is approaching very fast. It's only about a week and a half away, and I'm starting to realize that finishing this season by Christmas is really just not realistic, and that's mainly because I took so long to start this season. I think the first event was like December 8th. So there's going to be a change of plans, and I am going to be finishing this season by New Year's Eve. So event number 10 is going to be on New Year's Eve, which is December 31st. So it's going to give me just a little bit more time to film these events, not feel so rushed, but still get them out in a timely fashion, which that's only like 2.5 weeks from now. We're still going to have this whole season completed. So I'm really looking forward to see how this season plays out. Now, the other thing that I did want to mention is, as you guys can see, the Pirates Curse truck finally does have Holiday Edition tires. The final truck that I was waiting to come in the mail so I could do a tire swap finally came today, actually. So Pirates Curse finally has Holiday Edition tires, and now all 32 of these trucks do. So anyways, guys, you guys have basically been looking at the races this whole time, but I like to show them up close just to give you guys an idea. And if you don't know what truck you're in, make sure to go down to the comments below, where I will be posting a pinned comment with the field of trucks. So coming into this event, there's a three-way tie for the points lead. Your Event 1 champion, Red El Toro Loco, your Event 2 champion, Blue Thunder, and Megalodon. Those three trucks are tied for the points lead coming into today. And as you guys know, if you lose in round 1, you will get 1 point. And yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say. So let's start things off today with TMNT taking on the 2011 Monster Bowl. So event number 3 is underway. And the first win is going to go to TMNT. Next up, we have Higher Education taking on Batman. And it's going to go to Higher Education. Next up, we have Dragon taking on Pirates Curse. And it's going to go to Dragon. Next up, we have Mohawk Warrior taking on Megalodon. And it's going to go to Megalodon. He almost saved it, but either way, he will take the win. Next up, we have Captain's Curse taking on Avenger. And it's going to go to Captain's Curse. Next up, we have Michigan Ice Monster taking on the Black Roll Cage Hot Wheels. And it's going to go to Hot Wheels. Next up, we have Son of a Digger taking on Gravedigger Track Ace. And it's going to go to Gravedigger Track Ace. Next up, we have Red El Toro Loco taking on the 2014 Monster Mutt. And it's going to go to Monster Mutt. Next up, we have Crustacean taking on Orange El Toro Loco. And it's going to go to Crustacean. Next up, we have Monster Mutt Rottweiler taking on Stone Crusher. And it's going to go to Stone Crusher. Next up, we have Zombie taking on Mechanical Mischief. And it's going to go to Zombie. Mechanical Mischief almost came back, but Zombie is going to block him. Next up, we have Prowler taking on the White Roll Cage Hot Wheels. And it's going to go to Prowler. Hot Wheels probably would have won, but he flipped over. Next up, we have your defending championship truck, Blue Thunder, taking on Soldier Fortune. And it's going to go to Blue Thunder. Same deal there. If Soldier Fortune didn't flip over, he probably would have won, but it's going to go to Blue Thunder. Next up, we have Old Tool Gravedigger taking on the 2017 Monster Mutt. And it's going to be Gravedigger with a block. Next up, we have Iron Man taking on Max D. And it's going to go to Iron Man. Next up, we have Tasmanian Devil taking on New Tool Gravedigger, and this is the final race of round 1. And it's going to go to Tasmanian Devil, probably with the best run so far today. Alright guys, so here's a look at all of the trucks that lost in round number 1, which means they will get 1 point for this event. And now it is time for round number 2. We are down to 16 trucks. Here is a great look at all of the races. Now, one thing that I have noticed here today, and I actually noticed this a lot in the first 2 events as well, is on the ramp, for some reason, this lane is winning a lot. I believe in the first round out of these 16 races, this lane won 11, and this lane only won 5. And I don't really know why that is. Like I said, that kind of happened in the first 2 events as well, and I don't really know why it's happening. I really don't know what to do to fix it, so I mean, the ramp is fair. This is, I mean, the normal ramp that everybody uses, but for some reason, through the first 3 events here, that lane has been winning the majority of the races. So I hope that changes because I want this to be as fair as possible. But yeah, I just wanted to say that really quickly. So anyways, like I said, this is round number 2. If you lose in this round, you will get 2 points. And without further ado, we're going to kick things off with TMNT taking on Higher Education. So round number 2 is underway. And the first win is going to go to TMNT. Next up, we have Dragon taking on Megalodon. And it's going to go to Megalodon. Next up, we have Captain's Curse taking on the Black Roll Cage Hot Wheels. And it's going to go to Hot Wheels. Next up, we have Gravedigger Track Ace taking on the 2014 Monster Mutt. And it's going to go to Monster Mutt. Next up, we have Crustacean taking on Stone Crusher. And it's going to go to Stone Crusher. Crustacean takes an awkward tumble. Next up, we have Zombie taking on Prowler. And it's going to go to Prowler with a great run. Next up, we have Blue Thunder taking on the Old Tool Gravedigger. And it's going to go to Gravedigger defeating your reigning champion. Next up, we have the final race of round number 2, which is going to be between Iron Man and Tasmanian Devil. And it's going to go to Iron Man. So here's a look at all of the trucks that lost in round number 2, which means they will get 2 points for this event. And now it is time for round number 3. We are down to the quarterfinals. Now in that round, TMNT was actually the only truck who won it from this lane. All of the other 7 races in that round from all the rest of those trucks won it in this lane. So, of course, right when I say something, it ends up completely switching the other way. Now this lane is winning a lot of the races. So, I don't know, guys. I think it's 100% fair. I just wanted to say that at the end of the last round because it was just something I was starting to notice. But, of course, right when I said something, it just completely changed the other way. So, forget I even said anything, to be honest with you. But, yeah, if you lose in this round, you get 3 points. When we get to the semifinals, that is when I will go over the field of trucks. So, without further ado, we're going to kick things off with TMNT taking on Megalodon. Who is going to be the first person to move on to the semifinals? It is going to be Megalodon. He rolls over and blocks TMNT for the win. Next up, we have the Black Roll Cage Hot Wheels taking on the 2014 Monster Mutt. And it's going to go to Monster Mutt. Next up, we have Stone Crusher taking on Prowler. And Stone Crusher rolls over. That's going to give the win to Prowler. Next up, we have the final race until the semifinals, which is between the Old Tool Gravedigger and Iron Man. And they are dead even, and it looks like it's going to go to the Old Tool Gravedigger. All right, guys, so these 4 trucks right here all lost in the quarterfinals, so they will get 3 points for this event. And just like that, we are down to the semifinals. So let's go over the field of trucks. Inside of Megalodon, we have Spin Master Monster Jam. Inside of the 2014 Monster Mutt, we have Price Austin. Inside of Prowler, we have Khan, or maybe it's Kahan. I honestly don't know how to pronounce it. If you're watching this and you want to let me know down in the comments, let me know if it's Khan or Kahan. Either say 1 or 2 if it's the first one I said or the second, just so I know for the future. And then inside of the Old Tool Gravedigger, we have Gravedigger. So that is the semifinals. Now, the only thing I really have to say is through the first 3 events, Megalodon has clearly been the most consistent truck. He lost in the quarterfinals in Event 1, lost in the semifinals in Event 2, and now he is here in the semifinals again, looking to finally make it to the championship race. So anyways, that is the semifinals. Let's see who's going to go to the championship race. Will it be Megalodon or the 2014 Monster Mutt? Who is it going to be? It's a slow start for Monster Mutt, but he comes back to take the win. I am so sorry to Spin Master Monster Jam and Megalodon for back-to-back events now. You have lost in the semifinals. Now, I think you're still going to be in the points lead. I don't know because I still have to total it up, but I'm pretty sure you're going to be the points leader. But either way, better luck in event number 4 to you, man. But Price Austin in the 2014 Monster Mutt is moving on to the championship race. So who is going to meet Price Austin in the 2014 Monster Mutt in the championship race? Is it going to be Kahan in Prowler or Gravedigger in the Old Tool Gravedigger? Let's find out. It is going to be Kahan in Prowler. Man, oh man, I am so sorry to Gravedigger in the Old Tool Gravedigger. That is just a tough break there. I don't really know if you've ever won an event on my channel. Anything from sign-up series, team racing, holiday racing. I don't know if you've ever won, but I know you've been signing up for a really long time, so I'm so sorry, man. You were so close here today, but better luck in event number 4. But as for Kahan in Prowler, he's moving on to the championship race. So both of these trucks lost in the semifinals, which means they will both get 4 points for this event. And now we are down to the championship race. So inside of the 2014 Monster Mutt, we have Price Austin. And inside of Prowler, we have Khan. Again, it's either Khan or Kahan, I don't really know, but you know who you are. So the winner of this is going to get 6 points, and the loser is going to get 5. Let's see who it's going to be. The winner of Monster Jam Holiday Racing Season 4, Event number 3, is going to be none other than... It is going to be Price Austin in the 2014 Monster Mutt. Congratulations, man. You have got the win here today, and you have collected 6 points. So congratulations, man. As for Kahan and Prowler, I'm so sorry. You were so close. You will get 5 points here today, and better luck in event number 4 to you, bro. But anyways, guys, congratulations one last time to Price Austin in the 2014 Monster Mutt for getting the win here today. Now, I'm going to total up the point standings, and I will show you guys the point standings right now. All right, guys, so here's the updated point standings, and as you guys can see, Megalodon is now in the points lead with 11 points. He has a 2-point gap over Blue Thunder, the 2014 Monster Mutt who won here today, and Prowler, actually, who he beat in the championship race. So there's a 3-way tie for second. Now, Megalodon has no event championships, but like I mentioned before, he has been very consistent through the first 3 events. He has 2 semifinals appearances and 1 quarterfinals appearance, and that is what's getting it done right now. He's in the lead with 11 points. Then at 8 points, we have Red El Toro Loco, Tasmanian Devil, and Hot Wheels with the black roll cage. We have a ton of trucks here at 7 points. Just take a look right there. You guys can see from the 2011 Monster Mutt all the way down to the Old Tool Gravedigger. Now, Captain's Curse and Dragon are the only trucks with 6 points, but take a look at all of the trucks with 5, from Mechanical Mischief all the way down to Zombie, as you guys can see right there. There's only 2 trucks with 4 points, the New Tool Gravedigger and the Orange El Toro Loco, but then all of these guys right here, from Monster Mutt Rottweiler all the way down to Son of a Digger, they all only have 3 points because all 3 of them have never gotten a round 1 victory. They have all lost in round 1 through the first 3 events. Yeah, it's still very close though, because 3 points to the points lead, which is 11. That is only an 8-point difference, and as you guys know, you get 6 points for winning an event, so anything is still possible. I mean, this is only the 3rd event. We still have 7 events to go, and like I said, anything can happen. So, yeah, again, congratulations to Price Austin in the 2014 Monster Mutt for winning here today, and congratulations right now to Spin Master Monster Jam in Megalodon for being the points leader. So, yeah, that's going to do it for this video, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys are new to my channel, make sure you guys do subscribe, and then of course make sure to leave a like on the video, turn on post notifications, and comment anything you guys want to down in the comments below, and I will see you guys next time.